So the next piece is Fantasy on a Japanese Folk Song by Samuel Hazo. Now some of you are thinking, why isn't this holiday music? You'll get that, don't worry. We'll get there. It's a little bit of everything. So the composition that was intended to tell is intended to tell a story. So first, the very beginning is a flashback of a young girl listening to the music box play Tsunayama. Once we get a little further in, we introduce the theme with the harp that represents her tears, progressing to either A flat, B flat, symbolizes deep sadness. The theme will reoccur throughout the piece, so kind of listen for it and you'll understand it. Each pivotal moment, you'll hear those tears. The transition to adulthood happens shortly after in the first couple of measures, then at 15, and then you'll hear like a falling in love theme. The brass theme represents the American who's captured her heart. Memories of the music box and the taiko drum foreshadows its upcoming presence. We don't have a taiko drum, because if we did, it would be like the size of those things in the back, and there'd be like a big guy in diapers playing. It'd be awesome. No, taiko drums are, I love, anyway, sorry, my own thing. So then, in love, she realizes she's truly beautiful, and the horn will symbolize that love for her from him and how it further brings out her beauty. Still in Japan, her culture surrounds her and gives her the sense of security she does not yet know she needs in her life. On measure 36, Going to America, the Americans theme returns under the pentatonic runs and the woodwinds. You'll hear all that stuff symbolizing the combining of their two cultures. Something in her life is missing shortly after that. Tsunayama returns, minus the melody, as only the harmonic textures, symbolizing her regret that she's no longer in her country and she's now separated from her culture. The horn theme, symbolizing his love for her, is still present, but it's now a counter melody to no melody at all. Ooh, okay. The pressure becomes too much, leading into a little further on. The taiko drum and the timpani each will play the heartbeats, but are completely opposite each other in phrasing, with each heartbeat existing in the absence of the other. The taiko symbolizes the heartbeat of her culture, and the timpani symbolizes the strength of her heart in love. This is the symbolic moment of her inner love and inner war. The memories of her culture have deafened her to everything else in her life, even the love for her husband. The theme of tears starts to return. Tsunayama is now at its most powerful. The voicings are the same as earlier in the piece, but now much heavier. She is shouting back for her culture. The theme representing her tears returns, and the theme representing his love for her, they conflict simultaneously over the folk song, so you'll hear that conflict. The two drums again will represent her divided heart. She realizes the need for solace. Her husband holds her while she sings the first line of Tsunayama over and over, so you'll hear it repeated. Alone, right at the end, she'll open the music box. As the song begins, she'll cry. At the very end, you'll hear her last few tears.